Well, hello there and greetings to you. It is Matthew McDonald here, and this is going to be the quick start guide for the Video Payflow WordPress plugin. We're going to go to my desktop and we're going to go ahead and set up our first Video Payflow. Now, if you haven't created one yet, I would recommend watching this entire session. I'm going to go through fairly quickly so we don't waste anybody's time, but I'd recommend you to watch the whole thing just to make sure that there's nothing you're missing out when you start using the tool. So let's get started. And we are on my desktop here. I'm logged into WordPress admin. I've already installed Video Payflow. We can see it here in the menu. I've already clicked on that, so we're on the Video Payflow page. The license has been activated. If you need help with that, then please check out the previous video, installation and activation. And we're going to get started in this video and create our first Video Payflow. Just before we do have some options here where you can expand your working space. So you've got those two toggle options there. And I'll just quickly mention down here, you've got your license information. So you can view your license. If you update your license to another package, then you can also update your license from here, just giving that a click and entering your login details. Before we go ahead and create our first Payflow, let's jump over to the setting here and we're going to go and enter our PayPal email here and save changes. Now we can go back to the home screen and I'm going to go and click Create Payflow. And it's going to open up a wizard here for the Payflow, and I'm just going to put in the first Payflow details. This is for my own reference, so this is going to be for an offer called Video Sales Masterclass. We can give it a description and then we're just going to click continue. We go to step 2, which is enter the video details. This is where things get really cool and we can enter 2 videos here. We've got the offer video where I'm actually pitching whatever I'm selling, and then we've got a thank you video which will play after the payment has been made, something like a congratulations on your purchase, here's how to get your access information. So I'm pasting in the offer video there. You can also add a video image from here, and also if you have it in your media library you can enter it in from here, but it's totally fine just to even put a video URL. I'm using MP4 WP video streamer links here, but you can put in a YouTube video ID, a Vimeo video ID, or a direct video file. Now, just before we go and continue, we've also got thank you smart bar. We're going to see this in action shortly, but activating this, we can give delivery information of the content that we're selling or of the product that we're going to be selling. Once I toggle on the thank you smart bar, we get a preview up the top here and we can customize this. So we've got thanks at the top here. You can put your thank you message here. The majority of your thank you message is going to be in the video, but if you want to customize this, you've got that option. If the product is a download, we toggle on download here and we can put in the download URL from here. And if we look at the bar up the top here, this is going to be showing after the payment along with the thank you video. So you can see we've got a download option here so that they can download that purchase directly from the video. We've also got support links, we've got login options. So if you're selling a membership or you're selling to existing members and they log in to access their purchase, all of that is built into here. And we've also got here contact. So if you want to add a contact details or link them to another page, you can do that. So this makes it super easy for you to set up the deliverability and integrate it into the Payflow. For this example, I'm going to put the download link here and I'm just going to grab a zip file from here. And that's a direct download link for the zip file. I'm also going to put in my support link here for anybody that needs help. Pasting that in there. And you can see at the top here, I'm getting the preview, download and support. I'm done. So let's go ahead and continue. And now we've got the item that I'm actually selling. This is the details that will be passed on to the checkout process with PayPal. If you are using your own cart or you want to integrate this with your own cart, then you've got a custom checkout option here. You can toggle that active and put in a custom URL. I am going to possibly mention this later on in the tutorial as well, but we're going to be using the PayPal checkout here. So I'm just putting in my item name here. And we're going to put in the amount. And we have our currency options here as well. And we don't have to worry about return URLs and those sort of things because they're going to be returned back to the video and the thank you video is going to play. We do have more options there. If you want to add discounts and other things, you can put those from there. Let's go ahead and click continue. And now we can quickly select our button that we're going to be using. And all these buttons are customizable. They're a basic starting template. I think they're great to use on their own, but you can also customize them with the button builder. And for this one, I'm going to select this option here. And here we go. We've created a video Payflow and we've got the name of it here. We can obviously change this. You can see we're at Home, Payflows and Video Sales Masterclass. We've got the preview bar here so we can actually see the offer video here. And we've got the thank you video here along with the thank you bar as well that we can preview. Now, we are going to do a few more customization tweaks. For instance, the show time for the button. We can time that button to show so you can present the offer, build the value first before you ask for the order. So we can time the buy now button. But for now, let's just go ahead and try this out. So going down here, we have some options here. We've got video, item, button, and publish. I'm under the publish option here. I'm going to use the shortcode. I'd recommend using the shortcode option if you are using it in your WordPress environment. If you are using it on a different website or a HTML document, then you do have other embed options here as well. And I'm going to go ahead and click copy to grab the shortcode here. And I've got an empty page here ready to go. So if I refresh the page, there's absolutely nothing on here. Let's go into the Gutenberg editor. And what I'm going to do is add a shortcode block. You can just paste it in there. I'm pasting in the video Payflow shortcode, clicking update to save it. Let's go back to the front end. I'm going to refresh the page. And here you can see the video is ready to go. Now this is super cool because what's going to happen when a customer goes and purchases, they don't actually leave this page. It's a video Payflow, which means after the payment, they're brought back to this video and then the thank you video is going to be playing. They actually don't even leave this page. It opens up a new window like this and they can do the checkout process and go ahead and make the payment. Then they're brought back to this page and then the thank you video is going to be playing. If they go ahead and refresh the page, the video Payflow knows that they've already made the payment and it's going to be presenting the thank you video. Now let's improve this a little bit by setting a timer for our buy now button, and also I will quickly show you some positioning options for this. Maybe want to bring it down here. So let's go back to our video Payflow and we're going to go to the button option here and we have placement. You can come here and customize the look and feel of this button. I'm just going to show you the placement option. So I'm going to change the Y axis here and put it in the center. And you can see now the button is here. If I want to bring the button in a little bit, we can just add a little bit of X margin. That should do it. And we can move the button closer. And we have other options as well to customize the look and feel and the position of this button. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go to the show time option. I don't want this button to be there straight away when I start talking. I want this button to show at a certain time in the video. I will put it to 3 seconds for this example, but in real life situation, I would put that button to show at a call to action. So when I'm saying buy it now, I'm recommending them to take the plunge and make the purchase. That's when I want to bring up the button. Let's go ahead and save changes, and we'll go and check, make sure this is working. We'll go back to the front end. I'm going to refresh the page, and now the video is loading without the payment button. Let's go ahead and click play, and we should be seeing it at 3 seconds. There we go, at 3 seconds. Now if the actual video is going on and they go ahead and click play, it's going to nicely automatically pause, and they're going to go through the payment process, and they'll be returned back to the thank you video. If we go back to the video option from here, I will just quickly show you. You have other options here, like you have the preview play option. That means the video is going to start playing automatically in silent mode. It won't show the button as well. It's in preview VSL, video sales letter mode, and the video will play, but the button will not show, and when they click play, it'll jump back to the start of the video. Let me show you that super quickly as we're getting ready to wrap up this video. Refresh the page, and you can see the video is playing. We've got the play button there by design, and we have the mute flashing there. So that's a great notice that say, hey, you might want to be watching this. Doesn't matter when they click play, it's going to jump back to the start, and the video starts from the beginning. And then we have the payment button, which is synced to the video at our particular timestamp that we want. Now, as we come back here, you can go through these different options. If you need to make any changes, you can do it to the video, the item, which is the sales item, or in the PayPal checkout. If you are using custom checkout, and we activate it from here, I'm going to enter a custom URL. You can see it gives me a checkout success URL. So you want to use this with your cart integration. After they complete the payment, use this as the thank you URL, and they'll be returned back to this video, and your thank you video will play. So it'll actually automatically integrate with your checkout system. Now I'm just going to put this back to how we had it. Save changes. If I wanted to delete this Payflow, we can see down the bottom here, we've got delete option from here, but let's not do that yet. Let's go home, and we're going to see that we have our video Payflow here. There's no images that I associated with this video Payflow. Otherwise, we would be getting a preview thumbnail here, which would look a little bit better. We've also got Payflows here, so this is going to give you a list view, and over time you're going to end up with a lot of video Payflows, and you can go ahead and search for them here, which is nice and handy. And you do have a quick find a search option also on the home page. Now, when people go ahead and purchase using the video Payflow and using this setup, this PayPal setup, then they're going to be added automatically as a customer to your system here, and you'll be able to see the customers here, and the sales will be listed here under sales. And to wrap this tutorial up, back on the home option here, you can see we do have some duplicate options. So if you want to make a duplicate of this particular Payflow, you can do that with one simple click and customize the new version here. We've also got copy shortcode option here. You can jump to edit. If you want to delete it, you can also do it from this screen. Just open up the expand option here and hit the delete. There we go. That's a wrap for the video Payflow quick start guide. If you are setting it up for the first time, you might want to watch this again and follow along and go and do it. But you should be good to get started. If you do have the Premium Pro version or the Agency Developer Bundle, then there is separate videos for those extra additional features. But that's a wrap for this one. It is Matthew McDonald here. Thanks for joining me in this video. Go ahead, set up your first video Payflow, and I will see you in another video very soon. Cheers.